Good morning and welcome to the Morning Shop Houston. My name is Jasmine Anderson and it is a pleasure to be your host today. I would like to begin by introducing today's sports writer debate guest, the Houston defender, Max Edison. We also have Kim Davis of the KD Company. The Houston Rockets won a regular season best 65 games, took a commanding 3-2 lead over the defending champion Golden State Warriors, and still ended up losing Game 7 in our house. Why are the Rockets not in the finals this year? And more importantly, what do the Rockets need to do to get to the finals next year?
They're not in the finals because Golden State's got three really good options. They have this guy named Kevin Durant, who's really good.
Really good.
Listen, the Rockets made a huge jump, and they got, they're a really good team. When they lost Chris Paul, and you want to put it all on him, but what he gives them, they needed what he gives them at his best for them to win because Golden State's just that good. The Rockets need another playmaker, somebody who can create his own shot, has some championship level experience, and they're close.
I don't know about some of you guys who are algebraic or calculus, but it's really simple math. It's hard for two to beat four. Golden State has 4 guys on their team in the prime of their careers that are certain to be Hall of Famers when their career's over. The Rockets have 2. We had a commanding 3 games to 2 lead in the playoffs after Game 5, and then you lose your second best player. You can't beat a team that's at their full strength and you've got your second best player injured. I think you saw in the regular season when everybody was reasonably healthy, they won 65 games. They had the best record in the NBA. But you're not going to beat a great team at anything less than 100% full strength. And it takes 100% full strength, no mistakes, in order to beat a team like Golden State. And as Kim alluded to, going back to the numbers concept, one more quality player is the difference between being in the championship right now, because even if Chris Paul gets hurt, if you got another player of that caliber to go along with James Harden, now you still got a chance to be competitive. You do realize we only lost that final game by 9 points. You also realize that guys like Trevor Ariza, a starter, didn't score at all.
That's 0.
Yeah, that's 0.
That's 0.
Now, like Jethro Bodine used to say, when you put that gazentas in there, 0 goes in the gazenta. And that's a problem when the other people are scoring and they got guys like, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. The other thing is, I think, people in Houston are so quick to cannibalize their own. The big thing now with some of the naysayers is James Harden. You remember you were trash before James Harden got there. Your stars were Jeremy Lin and Omer Asik. From the moment James Harden got to Houston, you became relevant, meaning the Rocket franchise again. Everything that you are right now is because you have a superstar like James Harden. Chris Paul doesn't come to Houston unless you have James Harden.
Well, even Dwight Howard a couple of years ago didn't come to Houston. So I remember when they signed James Harden at the press conference, I was talking to Calvin Murphy, and Calvin said, you know what this does? Now it makes other players want to come here.
Yeah,
it gives people a reason to want to come to Houston, and that's key.
LeBron has a good chance of coming to Houston this summer because of Chris Paul and James Harden. So, back up off of some of the James Harden smack. San Antonio's not going to trade you Kawhi Leonard for James Harden. Nobody's going to give you equal value for James Harden, who will probably be the MVP this year. So, we need one more piece. It could be LeBron, it could be Paul George. But, let's not be so quick to cannibalize our best players. Remember, We had this same talk back in around 92, 93 when everybody was talking about, man, we need to trade Olajuwon. He don't pass the ball. That African is selfish. See how that panned out.
Yeah, a couple championships later.
Yeah, exactly.
And here's the other thing. We have to also be realistic about who James Harden is. You know, we can't expect him to be the leader that Chris Paul is because that's not who he is. But what he gives you, you really can't afford not to have. You can't be in this conversation without what he gives you. But what the Rockets have done, what Daryl Morey did was, let me put some pieces around to make it work. That's what it's about. It's not about, okay, get rid of him. You're not going to get rid of him. Nobody's going to get rid of him. But you got to give him what he needs. And what he needed was the kind of leadership that Chris Paul provided. It was a great match, and you know, who knew that it was going to work quite that well?
Well, it's about players. You see that with LeBron now.
Right.
LeBron's playing Golden State. He hit 50 points, still get your ass whipped. So if you don't have somebody else that's playing as hard as you are, or they can bring it, then you're going to get beat. It's not a one player against the world type league.
We would like to thank you for joining us today and hope to see you next time on The Morning Shop Houston.